Let's talk about foods that heal acid indigestion naturally and easily and keep that terrible feeling away.
Dr. Paul Haider, Master Herbalist. Get healthy now.
Hi, Dr. Paul Haider, Master Herbalist here. Today I want to talk about foods that heal acid indigestion naturally and easily. And if you had that burning pain, it's really no fun. And one of the first ones I really want to talk about is green juices, taking kale and arugula and spinach and beet greens and all the different greens in general, putting them through a juicer and having a couple 8-ounce glasses of that every morning. I'm telling you, you will not have a problem with, having acid indigestion in general. If you do, have another glass or two in the afternoon also. It really does a great job. Also, you can put broccoli in there and parsley. Parsley is especially really good. Even romaine lettuce, all kinds of dandelion greens, all kinds of greens. I highly, highly recommend this. Alkalizing for the body. And you want to neutralize that acid, that's for sure. And first of all, why are you getting this? You know what I mean? A lot of people either consciously or unconsciously worry about things, and that causes a lot of problems. Buildup of stomach acids, and they're on the road to not feeling good in general. So think about that. What can you do to make a difference and stop thinking about and worrying about those things? Another one I really like, which grows in our garden, is Mexican oregano, and it really does a great job. It grows like a weed just about anywhere, and they call it poleo here. And I just eat it. It's almost has like a camphorish kind of flavor to it. Makes a great tea also, but everybody talks about this healing stomach aches. And super high in antioxidants. It will do your body good. Mexican oregano. Look it up. Order some on Amazon, eBay, and you can get this and have it in your yard. And the butterflies and the bees just love it. I highly recommend it. I had another piece. It's really high in antioxidants. Will do your body good. I highly recommend it. Will get rid of your stomach cramps also, and make your gastrointestinal tract just feel better in general. It's strong in the mouth, I can tell you right now, because of all those antioxidants. Really powerful. I highly recommend Mexican oregano. Also, another one I recommend is cabbage. This happens to be purple cabbage, green cabbage, whatever cabbage you like. That's of course, everything is organic. Cabbage juice is amazing for the GI tract. I'm telling you, one of the great things to get rid of excess acid in general. You can either cook it and eat it. That's great. Or make cabbage juice out of it. Add a little tiny salt to it. It's really kind of hard to drink because it is powerful stuff. There's no doubt about it. But drinking 3 or 4 ounces of cabbage juice every morning really does get rid of excess acid in your stomach and your GI tract, and it will be a thing of the past in general. I can't tell you how powerful, good old cabbage can be, either the green or the purple, either one. The purple probably has a little more antioxidants to it, but they're both great. Both are neutralize the acid. I highly, highly recommend it. Another one I like is fennel bulb. Use it in salads a lot. Really great. Good old fennel. And I love it in salads, really. And also use it in soups and stews, and especially casseroles. I love it in casseroles. And you can just chop it up and put it in your food. Really get great for digestion. Helps to get rid of cramps and helps to get rid of excess acid. Also, if you drink some of the juice every day, that polio is getting back at me. If you drink some of the fennel bulb juice every day, really good also. Drink 3 or 4 glasses daily. And I'm telling you, the fennel bulb juice, or just take and chop it up, put it in some water and boil it for, 20, 30 minutes, and then take the juice off of that, and you can actually drink it that way, make a tea out of it, and that's really good too. And that'll help get rid of your excess acid in general. Really great stuff. Also, another I really like, and we have this every single morning, is good old papaya. This is a huge, more of the yellow colored papaya, but this is one of our favorites. We have this every single morning in our breakfast. We have a bowl. In the morning, we have a little bit of oatmeal in there, about a half cup, and 4 or 5 different types of fruit. And the first one that goes in is about a cup of papaya, and then a whole bunch of berries and different types of things. And papaya is really soothing for stomach irritation, helps to get rid of acid. And I recommend at least a cup of the regular full papaya, or you can drink, an 8-ounce glass of papaya juice, or you can put it in a blender, make a smoothie out of it. Really great. Highly recommend it. It will really help your stomach in general, and also help you get your regular too. If you have irregularity or constipation in general, I highly recommend papaya. My wife used to have stomach pains all the time, and once we started eating papaya every day, not a problem whatsoever. Another one I really like is good old aloe vera. This is a wonderful leaf. We have it growing all around the front box of our house. We have a flower box around the front of the house, and this is growing there, and really does a great job of healing the GI tract. I recommend you take off the skin on both sides, peel it out. It's just the gel left. Take about a 3-inch piece here, about a 3-inch piece, and chop that up and eat it. And in the morning especially, that'll really get rid of the acid. Really great stuff. I highly, highly, highly recommend it. People who have acid over and over and over again, take it 2 or 3 times a day. It will really get rid of the excess acid for sure. And I highly recommend it for irritated inflammation of the gut in general. It will do a really good job of healing your gut, and I highly recommend it. And you should have this growing in your yard. Also you can buy it fresh like this in even bigger pieces of the leaves at some health food stores. I know Whole Foods has it. Some of the other bigger health food stores also carry it, and also some of your farmers markets will have that too. Another one I like is good old slippery elm. This doesn't come, this is food, but I don't have slippery elm trees growing in this area of the tropics, so I buy it in the capsules. This happens to be by Herbalist, and this is 2,000 milligram capsules. You need a lot. I would recommend taking 3 or 4 of these in the morning. Maybe sometimes, depending on who you are and how bad the acid is, morning, noon, and night. And that will really do a great job. Slippery elm, it turns into a gelatinous balm, a covering, which covers everything and keeps the acid away so that the stomach lining and the intestinal lining can heal itself while you go about your day, and gets rid of the burning factor also. It's also very good for those who are convalescing, and older people, or some people who have debilitating diseases going on. Sometimes they make a gruel out of the powder and eat that too. It's really good for the GI tract and healing. And the Native Americans used to use it as a agent, even as a food. So, and an agent for the elderly also, and people who are convalescing from injuries. Really great stuff. I highly recommend it. Take 3 or 4 400 milligram capsules every single twice a day or 3 times a day, and that will do your body good. Another one is potato juice. I recommend organic potatoes. And juicing that, take 3 or 4, medium-sized potatoes and juice it through a juicer. I'm not talking about a blender. I'm talking about a juicer. And you end up with a very kind of whitish-looking juice. Really great stuff. Kind of hard to get down. It's strong. Put it with some other, things. Maybe a little bit of lemon to go with it. Maybe a little carrot juice to go with it. That would be good. A little apple juice to go with it. Different things. And maybe put it in your green juice. But the potato juice is super healing. Helps to get rid of all the acid and helps to heal the GI tract in general. Really great stuff. I highly, highly recommend it. Another one I recommend is cucumbers. Man, this is an amazing thing. I highly recommend it. I try to eat 1 big cucumber every day. This is really great for healing your GI tract. And you can eat them, you can juice them. I also put it into the green juice in the morning. One of the most important things that you can do to heal your GI system is to eat lots of cucumbers. Soothing, calming. Also, they do a great job of making water alkaline too. You can put a few slices of cucumber into a pitcher of water and all of a sudden becomes alkaline. Really great. Also, they use this in high-end restaurants, cucumber flavored water, a big thing. But try it at home if you want some alkaline water. That's a way to go too, and very healing for the GI tract. Another one I recommend is Choga Mushroom. This is a big piece of, this is a medium-sized piece of Choga Mushroom. They get huge, and it's like a rock, I'm telling you. Really hard. This grows on particular trees in the north, up in the north, and also Siberia and Asia and different places. This mushroom is super healing for the GI tract. And people don't come down with cancers, stomach cancers, or gastric ulcers. It's really healing and soothing. In fact, I have a good friend who has diverticulitis. He was in bed for 4 days with great pain. I told him, you got to get some chaga mushroom. I would just put this into a good-sized pot, add some filtered water with it, and actually simmer it for about an hour or 2, and then let it cool down. I put it into glass bottles, put it in the fridge, and take a drink of that, 4 or 5 times a day. Really good for the GI tract. Will keep you from having problems in general. And I highly recommend it. Full of antioxidants, and will actually make sure that you don't have problems with your GI tract. So keep it in your fridge on a regular basis. I highly recommend Choga. Choga. Choga is C-H-A-G-A. And you can buy it on eBay or Amazon. I like getting the chunks itself and making the tea. You can also buy it in capsules if you like. That is another way to go. I like drinking the tea. It has really no flavor whatsoever. And so it really is a great way to go. And you can add it to other things if you like. Put it in your green juice, in fact. Put it in your smoothie if you want. Also, I highly recommend getting rid of why you're having the GI problems in the first place. If it's some particular offending food, maybe spicy food, it's really good to let that go. I know a lot of people are hooked on it. Maybe it's a particular food. I know a man who's allergic to rice, and every time he eats rice, he ends up with GI problems. So it could be anything, really. I know a man who's allergic to onions, another one that's allergic to garlic. So get rid of the offending agent. Also, if your mind is going 24/7 all the time, I highly recommend meditation. This is the only time we shut off this computer at any time. Actually, during waking mode, your EEG is going like crazy. When you do meditation, it's almost flatline. You get more deep rest in meditation than you do even in sleep. So it's really important to allow yourself to do some meditation. I have a simple actual video called 2 Simple Ways to Meditate. And you can watch that and become a pro. You don't become proficient at it at all. I've been doing it for 30 years, and I'm just starting. It's just the practice of meditation. It's putting in the time every day. And I do an hour in the morning and an hour in the evening. A good friend of mine who is a millionaire, he does 3 hours every day. So I highly recommend that. And he only sleeps 3 hours too, so you get deeper rest in meditation. I don't recommend that, but he does, and it works for him. There's no doubt about that. So allow yourself to find the cause of why you're having all this, problems going on. Let's try to eliminate that. That's the most important thing. Remember, if you want to do a consultation with me, I ask for a $50 donation, and I also give you a few months support and allowing you to get on the road to really healing. There's no reason for having chronic disease in your life. We can heal diabetes. We can heal MS. We can actually put it in remission. We can take rheumatoid arthritis and put it into remission. We can take lupus and sickle cell and put those into remission. All kinds of things. There's no reason to be suffering now. So also, if you want to get a hold of me, all my contact information is at the end of the video, and you can click on Show More down below, and it's also there. And if you want to stay away from cancer, remember my new book, Live a Cancer-Free Life. 3 out of 5 people are coming down with cancer, and it's moving towards 4 out of 5 people coming down with cancer. So you don't need this, and I don't want it. There's a few simple things that you can do to change your life so you don't come down with cancer. It's easier to prevent than it is to heal. And so have a wonderful day. Remember a couple things. Remember God, and remember, I love you.